Since moving from Canada permanently to Honduras a year ago, we've been exposed to everything that a third world country unfortunately has to deal with on a day-to-day basis. We've been exposed to a lot of very extreme violence and murder, and a lot of extreme poverty. We live in a country where there's over 60% unemployment rate, and a lot of kids as young as 5 years old have to walk the streets, beg for money, have no parents, just so that they can put food on their tables and put food in their mouths. Over the past 24 hours, a blessing has come about upon our lives. We thought we'd be moving here to help people by building factories, building business, and employ people, but what has happened in the past day has completely blown us away, and we've been given a gift from God, and without hesitation, we have taken it. This is our story.
A few months ago, I was driving and came about a stoplight. I saw this beautiful little girl, little blonde hair, brown eyes. She kind of looks American. Never did we think that she would look Honduran, as there is an area in Honduras that is called Santa Barbara, which a lot of the population has fair skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. So as she was begging for money from car to car, she came about our car. I rolled down the window and there she was. She was so pretty. It was love at first sight on her end and my end. The moment that she saw me, the first thing that came out of her mouth is "Que linda," meaning you're so beautiful. I give her money, ask her a few questions to make sure that the money doesn't go to sicarios, as every time that someone here walks on the street and works on the street also, the money that they make daily, a portion of it has to go to gangs, as they think that they own the territory. So the little girl told me that the money is to be kept for herself. So the light turns green, it's time for me to move. The little girl started walking away to get to the next car, and as she's walking away to the other car, she kept on looking back, looking at her car, looking at me and screaming in the street, "Que linda, que linda." From that moment, my heart felt for her immediately. So I got home, Shane was not in the car with me, and I told him immediately, I want to adopt this little girl. A few weeks has gone by, we kept on seeing her, giving her money. So I told myself that if the next time that I see her, I want to invite her to our house so she can enjoy a swim and just being a kid and not to have to worry to be on the street for one afternoon. So luckily for us, yesterday, went to the same street, got to the same red light, and here she was begging again for money. I rolled down my window immediately and asked her to come over. As she saw me, her face just lit up. It felt that every time that she looks at me, I'm like a savior for her, one of her role model, her hero. So I asked her, and I'm like, do you know what? How about you come at our place, let's go swimming. Immediately she responded, yes. But Anna, I have my sister here with me. That's okay, bring your sister. Well, my sister has a friend with her. That's okay, let's bring your friend's sister. So they got into the car, and you have these three little girls from the range of 11 years old, 13-year-old, and 15-year-old that are all three of them working the street to be able to put food on the table and pay for every night to have this little space on the floor to sleep on. It is so unfortunate, breaks our heart to see children that has to do this, as we have not been exposed to this poverty in Canada. So get the girls into the car, and then I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I'm taking them swimming. Can't do that here at our place in their underwear. So went to the store, bought some bathing suits for all the three girls, bought some food for them because I didn't have anything ready at home, and I wanted for them to enjoy the space that we have, the playground and the swimming pools that we have here at Panorama. So here I am taking a picture of this little girl. Shane is at our manufacturing facility, and I sent a picture of this little girl to our family. immediately Shane knew that she was with us. So throughout the process of this, we asked the little girl, hey, if it's possible, could we adopt you and your sister? And without hesitation, these little girls said yes immediately.
They don't have a mother.
No.
They don't have a father. They live in a warehouse and rent a floor space. So they said they would have to ask their brother. So we asked them, tomorrow, why don't you come stay with us for a couple days? You don't have to work on the streets. We'll give you some food and we can just hang out at the place we live at. And they says, yes, you know what? We'll call you tomorrow and then hopefully we can stay with you for a couple days. Well, today we received a phone call from the two sisters, Patricia and Rosa, and this is how the phone call went.
Bueno, entonces míreme como a la 1 o 2 vayan a juntarnos allá, porfa.
Media?
Sí, vaya, así.
Vaya.
And what?
For
Sorry,
how many days?
What did they say?
To pick them up at 1:30,
Okay.
maybe 1 or 2
And
p.m.
they're coming for how long?
¿Y por cuánto tiempo se quedarían? ¿Por cuánto tiempo se podrían quedar con Anne y Shane, Rosa?
Forever?
¿Cómo dice?
¿Por cuánto tiempo se van a quedar?
No, es que, bueno, ella me dijo de que los quería tener a nosotros, que los dos los querían adoptar, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Pero sí, entonces lo queremos ya vivir de solo con ellos, no sé ellos, ¿verdad?
That is forever.
What?
No way!
Yeah. They wanted
Okay.
to be with you like that, to go,
Wow.
to move with you. A alguien habría que avisarle por ustedes, le digo.
No, mi hermano ya sabe, ya.
¿Y su hermano está de acuerdo en eso?
Sí, dice que sí.
Okay, her brother, he already knows and he agrees.
Okay.
With them moving to you, with you
Okay.
today, starting today.
Starting today.
Yes.
Okay.
So today you're becoming for a
Parents.
second time parents.
Right now we're just leaving our factory. It's 12 o'clock and we're going to pick up the girls in an hour and a half.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when
Rosalina is 13 years old. She only went up to grade 3 in school. Patricia, who is 15, has only completed grade 5. So one of the challenges that we're going to have to do is find a proper school for these girls because they need to have a good education. So we will need to work hard with them to keep them up to speed to where they should be at their age. One of the challenges also that we're going to have is that these little girls have been fending for themselves for so many years. There has been no boundaries as to where is the off limits in this city. But as us North Americans, with our children, we have boundaries. You can only go so far from the house. As parents, we worry about our children and we want to make sure that they're safe. So it's going to be very challenging for us to give these little girls some boundaries as they haven't been exposed to a family, to a mom and a dad that cares. So for all of this, it's going to be brand new for them. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mixed emotion on their parts as this is new, this is different. But I think that over the course of the next few months, they will realize how much they have missed out on family time and people that cares for them and people that do worry about them and someone that will do everything in their power that at such young age they don't have to work. So one of the episodes that we had home today, and I thought that it was quite funny because obviously, when you have these kids, right, they look so cute and they're just so proper with you because, they're wanting your money, so you think of them in a certain way. Well, I guess that they felt so comfortable with us, so when they got to our place, I have asked the girls if I can do the wash because all of their clothes that they have, which is barely none, are dirty. So in English, from English to Spanish, I translated that, hey, we are a team now, we're a family, so everybody's gonna have to help out. And that means with your laundry also. So I told them we need to separate the colors, the darks with the darks, the pales with the pales, and the white with the whites. So the older sister, Patricia, right away immediately got off the couch as they were watching a movie and then started sorting out the colors by colors. While little Rosalina, and she's the most vocal one. She is the one that's got the very strong personality out of the two, as the other one is a little bit shy and reserved. So Rosalina sees her sister starting to sort out, the clothes. So Rosalina thinks, hey, my sister's got this, so I'm gonna go back and sit on the couch and watch the movie. Well, as she's walking away, I'm like, Rosa, come back here. This is a team, you need to help out. So those are going to be some of the challenges, right? Because now they finally have a mom and a dad, and maybe they had the perception that parents, they do everything for them, but so it's exciting. It's a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie to you, as two different cultures, two different type of foods. But
I mean, for us, this was an easy decision. We didn't even discuss it. Anna felt in her heart. I felt in mine, and we just said, let's adopt them.
Yeah. And that's how their new life, new beginning, their chance at life, the chance to have people that cares for them and loves them unconditionally, even though that they're not from my blood or Shane's blood. It was an easy decision for us. So everybody goes on their daily basis life thinking, that once in a while a miracle happens, but for us, we truly saw how quickly God answered a prayer. So this morning, prior to us going to work, prior to us leaving our house, we prayed upon our family, prayed upon our marriage, but also prayed upon that Rosalina and Patricia would give us a call to let us know that they would like to be adopted permanently by us. So within a few hours, 3.5 hours, there was God. He played his part. He made a miracle. We got that phone call. So we hope that our story was somewhat inspirational for you. we understand that most people that want to adopt children, either to have an add-on, to their family, to have an extended family, or people that cannot conceive children. Most of everyone would like to adopt a young child where they can see them grow from the time that they're a baby all the way up to adulthood. But for us, it didn't need to be a baby. 13 years old, 15 years old is great by us, because at this age it is so crucial to have parents in your life that guides you and loves you unconditionally and shows you the rope of life. And some people, it will take them a lifetime to know what's their truly purpose on earth. For us, it took us 36 years, and right, so there's never a right timing. It's when your calling is in front of you, you just take it without hesitation. And for us, just to be able to make a difference in these two little girls' lives, that just makes us feel so complete. And we truly hope that they will turn out to be good girls.
Well, the girls that have an education now, they've been rescued from what could be most likely prostitution. The life expectancy,
18 years old?
18 years old of a young girl from the boroughs. So we hope that God has allowed us to provide these girls with a life, a hope, a future that they would have never ever dreamed of.
So, welcome to your new family. Ay, ay.